Hey guys, so this video is about my Rotary Youth Exchange trip to the north of Chile to the Atacama Desert, which is the driest desert in the world. So we got on the plane around 2 or 3 a.m. and I barely slept at all, and we were watching Shrek beforehand. And the flight was probably around 3 hours long. And then our tour guide started talking about what we were going to be doing during the trip. And this is right after we had landed. It was really cold actually because we landed in the morning. It's really cold in the morning and at the night, and it's really hot during the day. So the first day I had forgotten my sunscreen in my suitcase instead of my carry-on, and my suitcase went directly under the bus. I didn't have a suitcase for the whole day, so I didn't have my sunscreen for the whole day. So this is one of the oldest churches in the country, I think. I couldn't really understand. I wasn't listening. And I had actually worn a sweater the first day, so I was overheating, and I didn't have sunscreen. So always have your sunscreen with you. Very important when you go on exchange. These are all the kids that went on the trip. They're all so nice and so friendly. And then after that we went to some ruins, and they were really pretty. They were really interesting, and they showed us the outline of the whole place, but I was wearing black, long sleeve, and I was slowly cooking. So I sat in the shade a lot of the time until I could finally get something to change into. This is the shirt I was wearing. It wasn't smart. I got sunburnt where there is the slot for your thumbs too, so I had random circle sunburns on my arms. Yeah, my face got so sunburnt. It was the worst sunburn I've ever had in my life. So when we finally got to the hotel, we had a beautiful sunset. It was like this basically every night. I actually don't know where these photos are from because everything kind of looks the same on the trip, but I put them here because they seem to fit well enough. So this is what our drives look like. Most of it is just like a flat desert, so we have to drive really far. Like the normal was probably around 3 hours to get somewhere every day. So then we went to this little stream. Then we did a little hike. It was 2 hours uphill, I believe, or an hour and a half. And then we had a little get together at the top, and someone sung a song on their ukulele, and then we head back down. And I didn't have enough water for the trip. We drank a lot of water because we were slowly cooking the entire time. It was so hot. And then we went up this little sand hill to see the sunset. I don't remember what day this is, but it was really fun. And we had the best golden hour photo lighting, and here's a really pretty photo of the sunset. And you can still see the moon, but Ken Burns doesn't really show it, but the moon's just up there. This was the view from where we were sitting. It was so nice, but it was really windy, and we kept getting sand in our face. And then one night we went to see an observatory, and we saw the moon really close up, and we saw a couple planets also. And this is a puppy that we saw on the street one day. This was my favorite day. We went on a little hike. We had some extra free time. So we all went on this hike next to the stream, and it was so pretty and amazing, and it was actually really nice weather that day also. It wasn't too hot. There was cactus all around. I think it's Valley of the Cactus, I believe. This is me and my friend Matilda from Germany. And there's this little tiny waterfall. There's a bunch of little waterfalls during the hike. And once we got to the end, we just hung out. We took a lot of photos with all of our flags. And we kind of just talking about how our exchange has been going and everything like that. But my shoes were filled with sand from the day before when we hiked up that sand hill. And my shoes, even I think a month after that, were still filled with sand. So as you can see in some of these photos, you can kind of see my sunburn, and throughout the video you can see it slowly healing. This was seriously the worst sunburn in my life. Rotary used me as an example of why you should wear sunscreen. I was obsessed with this little stream. It was so cute, and it calmed me down so much during the hike. This is my friend Hannah from California, and this is our little friend group during the trip. So the trip was about 6 or 7 days long, and out of those days, this little hike was my favorite thing besides the observatory. My eyes won't stop watering, and I have the nastiest sunburn. So this is my sunburn at its worst. This is really good lighting, so it over-exaggerates it. It wasn't actually that bad. So we had some free time, so we went to the city and we got some ice cream and we went shopping. I bought a lot of unnecessary things, and I bought a sweater in summertime. But after that, we figured out that also half of the kids have also bought a sweater in the middle of summer also. And then we woke up really early, and then we went to the geysers, and we didn't actually see one erupt, but we got to see really pretty views of them. I got this really cool slow-mo video of this one geyser. The geysers were also one of my favorite things, but we had to get up really early to get there, and it was also really cold, but I actually really liked that. It reminded me of home a bit. And you weren't allowed to go too close to the geysers. There's a circle of rocks around each one, so you won't get too close if they do erupt. So we had a little photo shoot at the geysers, and they're some of my favorite photos of my exchange so far. This is me with the guide and my friend Hannah. I posted some of these on my Instagram also. And then when we were driving back, we saw some animals, and of course, like the exchange students we are, we all hurried up to the window and started taking photos and videos. And this is me eating some llama meat in this little village. It was actually really good. It was just a bit tough though. And so there was also an inside joke. My friends kept giving me all their extra butter, and I kept eating it. And so it was a joke that I just eat butter just alone, a lot of it. And I also got sick in Iquique. This is now in Iquique, and this is before I got sick. And this is after I got sick. You can tell that I feel really bad. And so I was stuck in my hotel room for the next couple of days just throwing up, and the doctors had to come to my hotel room and give me a shot. And so I missed, I think, 2 days of the trip. But I still had fun being in the hotel room by myself and with the Rotarians also. And this is a video of the protest that was happening when I was 11, and they set fire in the street. And then when I finally got better, I could go out again, and we went to the center. And we had a little photo shoot here also. So as you can tell, I'm starting to feel better, and that's the sweater that I bought. And my sunburn had also gotten a lot better. And here are some of my iconic faces that I make. I did actually have really fun this day, and it was still pretty early in the morning. So it was still kind of cold and there wasn't many people out. And then we went on this little boat ride, and it was really relaxing. I loved being near the water, and it reminded me a lot of home, just like something we do for fun. And we did get to see seals, and it was kind of rocked me to sleep. So here's the picture of me sleeping. And I slept a lot on this trip, especially in the buses, because the bus rides were so long. And Rotary woke us up so early every day. They packed our trip every single day. So here are the seals. They were making a lot of noise, and they were all sleeping. And there were some babies. It was really adorable. And they're on both sides of the boats also. And you could also go to the upper deck of the boat, but I stayed at the bottom so I could be closer to the water. And then sadly, we did have to go home. But, you know, it was alright. It was 1 week of pure happiness and joy. And then on the way home, we saw this manifestation. But thanks for watching. This is my video. Bye.